Good evening, you guys. I'm Joslyn with the Bremerton Prayer Walk and also part of Rock the Block. And I came here. I wish I would have put some pictures up because there are two individuals. You know, I come here and I speak almost every time that I have the opportunity to about some of the conditions that we see down on the streets and kind of what we can do in these interim steps before we have more resources available and just kind of the lack of resources that we currently have available. This past week, we had an individual who suffers from mental health, and boy, does he have the most beautiful smile when you get it from him. He is pretty special, and he had been begging to go to Kitsap Mental Health Triage Center, and for some reason, and still that's a little bit unclear, he was unable to get into there, and he was hit by a car, ended up going down to Tacoma General down there, and he was listed as a John Doe until one of my colleagues from Rock the Block was able to go down and kind of intervene. And that's one of the problems that we have is that these individuals, they're wanting help. They're begging for help, and the resources are just not there for them. We have another individual on the streets who I had the opportunity that I could sit with him for 6 hours in the emergency room to try to get the help that he needed in order to get into detox. This man served our country, and the horrors that he faced serving our country has created many demons that drugs are the outlet for him at this point in time. And sadly, that's a lot of people on the streets. And he was unable to get help at the hospital, so he couldn't get into detox treatment. And now this young man who served our country for 4 years is sitting on the streets trying to get these legs better through antibiotic use, which it hasn't helped yet. And so I'm coming because we have an opportunity to really provide some kind of safety. You know, we've talked about canopies down there. We've talked about bathrooms down there. We've talked about hand washing. Just these simple things that we've shown can work, can help these individuals until we can find them the resources available. There is so much hope on the streets. We are seeing it every day.
30 seconds.
How people are really wanting to come off the streets and wanting a better life for themselves. And we're failing them because we don't have the resources available. And then we have them just get worse down there. We got people dying. We got people getting hit by cars. And truly, it's becoming quite devastating. And we can do better. And I know Bremerton's better than that. So thank you for your time.